First, when she doesn't know the clinic, there's Ayamfooya clinic. She used to put car bed and travel the face around her. She doesn't attend any clinic. That yesterday that the child started vomiting and then the body was warm, and he went to work and he thought that it will get better, but it doesn't get better.
My name is Thomas Mo. The local people here call me T. So most of the time you hear them say Dr. T. I'm a nursing tutor by profession, and I worked at Ayamfooya Psychiatric Hospital as a nursing tutor, the nursing training colleague there, for some time before I went to Nigeria and came back in 1990. When I arrived and people heard that I was once working in the hospital before, they started reporting at my family house for health care. At times by 5:30, when my old man gets out of the house to open the gate, you see a lot of people in front of the house. And if he asks them what they are looking for, they say they are coming for health care. Then I thought I should do something about it. And within 3 months, we moved out of the family house into some of the market stores. There were 3 market stores that I had from my mother, and I was using them as the clinic. Then we worked there for about 2 years. For 1992, the following year, 1992, we moved to where we are having this interview. There were 2 3-bedroom structures. One was roofed with grass, one was roofed with zinc, but all built with mud. But it was still much better. Then that's how the clinic started to grow. It wasn't still the best, but it was only better than what it was before, that time. And that was the year 1991. Then I went and applied to the Ministry of Health, and they granted me the license to operate. Though they knew that I didn't meet the real criteria for a clinic, but it was far better than they are just having nothing.
She went to fetch water and fell. She fell and sat down. The bucket hit her leg. That made her to come to the clinic. That she started her journey early in the morning because she can't walk. The place too is far. So she walked slowly by slowly, small. And then she will still walk like that and go back to the house.
Except the Presbyterian sisters who came to Nangodi once in a month to give immunization to children, there was no health care of any kind. Patients who had injuries and they had to be doing daily dressing had to go to Bulga on daily basis for the dressing. So this was a real relief when I started, and you can see that the numbers started increasing. It was 25th December 1994. There was an emergency case, so the nurse sent for me. I was riding a motorbike. I was in front and an articulated truck was behind me. As I curved and I was descending on the gutter to climb to the clinic, the articulated truck also got down to the gutter, hit me and threw me across to the roadside. And fortunately for me, it tried to move back to the road and the engine ceased. Then it got up and was running away. That is how it was. Then they took me to the regional hospital. I was there for 11 days. Eventually, I was transferred to Confederate St. Joseph Hospital. And I had the 2 legs all amputated above the knees.
I'm Bibiana Anati, a retired principal nursing officer, and I'm the matron for the Ayamfooya Memorial Clinic.
My name is Veronica Isifu. I'm the midwife in the Ayamfooya Memorial Clinic. At first, we did deliveries, family planning, antenatal, as well as consultation in just one room.
At the beginning, it was a little bit difficult because it is a rural area. You can't get financial assistance from anybody. You get to the bank, they ask whether your clinic has papers, and there's no document to the fact. Well, not a single house in the rural area has papers. So it was difficult, you couldn't get loans, and it became a very difficult situation. I applied to MTN Foundation for assistance. And they came, they surveyed the place, and they were very satisfied. And they thought that no, a rural clinic doing very well with so many patients, because at the moment the clinic contributes about 25% of all OPD cases in the Nafdan district, and even when we are under Tansi Nafdan, it's contributed 25%. So it had been the highest attending clinic in this part of the area, our communities. And so they thought that no, they should be able to help. So they told me to list areas that needed help. And I mentioned a wall around the clinic. I also mentioned that I had no administrative block. A big clinic like this, all my files, everything I have is in my consulting room. So at times, even when you get visitors, you want to do administrative work, you have to stop patients before you do those things. But if I had a block where at least the matron will be housed there, I also will house there, it will help.
We are lucky to get a help from MTN, which will help us boost our outpatients coverage. Everybody wants to come and see what MTN has done for us. We have the modern building, so they are happy to come and take services from us.
Building that has been put up by MTN has really come to help us, relieve us from congestion and so many other problems that we used to face when we wanted to do our work.
Anytime she gets treatment, she becomes well, and then anytime she is sick, she comes back again for another treatment.